guys, let's begin these tobacco reviews with one everybody's been asking about. Well, not everybody, most people. And it is Smoker's Pride Classic. This is one of the first tobaccos that got me into pipe smoking, or that kept me going with pipe smoking when some goopy aromatics ruined it for me, or tried to ruin it for me. This stuff is great. It's a rough cut burley, just like Granger or Sir Walter Raleigh or whatever, but the flavor on it is somewhere in between Prince Albert and Carter Hall. It's got a lot of chocolate slash kind of like coconut rum flavor into it, a little bit of like whiskey maybe in there. It's like, to me, it's the top note on it tastes like someone soaked a Tootsie Roll in rum. That's what it tastes like to me. And the smell hits you as soon as you open that big bag. It's a very, very, very good all day smoke codger blend. It's $13 for a 12-ounce bag. You can't beat it, man. Do hardly ever get any tongue bite out of it. The only way I found to get tongue bite out of it is smoking in a pipe that's got a small diameter. This Country Gentleman does wonderful with it. When you smoke it though in a smaller diameter pipe, it does tend to give you a little tongue bite. So that's kind of knocks some points off of it. And if you have a very, very hard cadence, like, you know, if you were to smoke this in like 10 minutes or something like that, then, you know, it's going to taste bitter. But all day, a little clenching smoke, especially if you like, again, Prince Albert and Carter Hall, you owe it to yourself to buy a bag of this stuff. Usually doesn't go out that easily, but you know, I just lit it and trying to talk, it does go out. I wouldn't necessarily give it an A. An A rating in my book would be something that I would buy a lot of, you know, in stock, keep in stock, make sure I have it in stock all the time. But I'd definitely get a solid B-. It's something I would often pick up and try to have on me. You know, I keep this in my truck. This is something that, this is the blend that I take with me when I go into the woods. This in a little Missouri Meerschaum pipe. Keep the mosquitoes out of your face when you're squirrel hunting. You know, that kind of stuff. But it's also very, very, very good with a morning cup of coffee. In fact, that's probably the best way to have it, is in the morning with a cup of coffee, because it melds well with that black coffee, giving like a little chocolate, a lot more chocolatey notes to your coffee. You just kind of, man, it's made, this and black coffee are made for one another. Retrohale is a lot more of that burly nuttiness and a little bit more chocolate too. There may be some vanilla in the background somewhere in there, but you know, my palate is not as diverse as some people on this on the YTPC, like Paladin or Ray Ray. But I can tell you this is a very good smoke, especially for 13 bucks, pipes and cigars. Very good and well-deserved smoke too. Today's been a long day. A very long day. Had helped out about 3 times as many people as I usually do in a day. And dealing with people for hours at a time just wears on you. It doesn't matter how good the conversation is or what's going on, but just trying to help someone for that long and that amount of time, and just, it'll wear on you. And that's what this kind of smoke is made for. It's made for a working man, hence the Carhartt shirt this afternoon. And the sweat. Actually, I just got done doing my workout, so figured why not do a working man smoke review. For a newer pipe smoker, I'd say why not buy it, but it might not be the best thing to start somebody out on, because like I said, if you do, you know, try to freight train it, you are going to get a massive tongue bite. But I would say that somebody who enjoys any of the other codgers off the bat, you definitely need to try it. All right, guys, that's Smoker's Pride Classic. If you guys have any questions about it, anything that I haven't addressed in here, leave a comment below and I'll try to answer them the best that I can. Up next, I will start my reviews of Englishes. Right, we'll start it off with the one that sets the bar for me, and that is Squadron Leader. I'll give you a good review of that next week. In between here and there, I got some other stuff that might pop up, so be on the lookout. You guys have a great evening. God bless y'all, and see you next time. Bye-bye.